I know. I'm stupid. I forgot to upload yesterday. Oh well. Hey ho, Sally BC here. And today I'm doing the review for Legends Class Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. But before I do that, I just want to go over some stuff that I actually forgot from my previous one, like movie Legends Class. So actually, for the first movie, I actually have Jazz. I completely forgot that I had this. I was just sitting around the other day and I was like, oh, I have that. And then I searched through my boxes for it. So the way this guy transforms is you pull out the side pieces. Then you want to lift this up like that. Twist these side bits out and pull down the feet. Like this. And then you want to take this piece down like that. The side of his legs are a bit big, and since it's like 11 years old now, it's like really flimsy. But whatever. No, it's not 11 years, it's 13 years old now, jeez. Yeah. So there's that. Nothing for the second movie, I forgot. For the third movie, I didn't actually realise this, but there's some pegs on the side of the body for where these legs can clip into. And now it stays together a lot better. So there's that. I also found his other gun, so that's good. Nothing for the fourth movie, but for the fifth movie, I can't believe I forgot Dragonstorm. So this is Dragonstorm. If you've seen my leader class Dragonstorm video, then you know that he splits into 12 sections. That leader class one split into 2 sections, because you know it's difficult to get it to split into 12. But at this scale, it would be impossible to split it into even 2. So it just transforms into a robot. So to start off with, you want to pull off the tail. That will become his weapon in robot mode. Then you want to lift up these wing sections. Pull out the arms. And move the 2 side heads down. Then you'll make sure there's a gap in between the wings so you can fold this head back. That will reveal his robot head. And then you take the feet, you fold them in and like that. These fold in and like that. And then you have him in his robot mode. You can take the sword and put it in his hand. And this is probably my favourite Legends class of like all of them. It's just so cool. I also did forget to mention that I have an Infernicus. I have the Infernicus. And I'll be doing that in a separate video since it's a combiner. Okay, now let's get on to this. So I do quickly want to mention that a couple of these guys are broken. So I'll quickly go over that now. So Mixmaster is quite flimsy. The joints don't hold together super well. Scrapper here, this piece doesn't like to clip down. With Hightower, this piece is broken off. So it just kind of stays there, rests. With Scavenger, this piece is broken off. I could kind of like move it around, but it's really rusty, so I just leave it like that. It's easy for the combine mode. I've also lost one of these. I had it the other day, but I just dropped it on my floor and it disappeared. So I have no idea where that's gone. With this Skipjack, technically. I think his Rampage for the toy, but it's technically Skipjack. It's missing this bit here, but you know, this doesn't really matter. Overload, that piece is broken, but it pegs in fairly nicely. It just doesn't really work in robot mode. And then finally, long haul. This back bit doesn't clip together very well. I can't remember what I was saying. Let's just put these back and I'll get started. So, I'll start with Mixmaster since he's the leader. So you can see he's a cement truck. To transform him, you want to first of all grab this and put it back like this. Split this open, flip it around like that. You want to split these bits and take these and flip them around. Like that. And there he is in his robot mode. He's got like these guns on his arms. He's not the best, like he can't move very well, but He's got this massive like thing on his back. Yeah, that's him. Let's move on to Scavenger. So I'll put that off to the side as well. So I don't really transform these guys very often, but I know how to do some of them. So you want to flip that down, split it open like that, and take these, move them back, right open, twist. You would twist both of them, but again, it's not there. And then for these, you want to lift one up, and I like move that down, one down, move it across, and then put it all the way up like that. And take this, you want to move it all the way across, and then move it down, and then take this and move it up against the back. And then the other one would be up like that. The other one would be up like that, and then there you have him. A lot smaller than he should be, but whatever. Kind of cool. It's smart the way they kind of had these up on the back, and then these two wheels hidden inside. Next, let's do Scrapper. So you want to start by lifting this all the way up like that. I'm going to split this. Split this inner section as well, and then lift these out like this. And then move them down like that. And take these bottom pieces, swivel them around. Put them on this side. And there you have Scrapper in his robot mode. He's like constantly looking down, so you could kind of move his body back like that if you want. He'll probably fall over if you do that. Let's do High Tower. So just to make it easier for myself, I'm going to take this piece off like that. Then you want to lift these. You'd lift them up like that, and then you want to move this like that. And take this and move it up. Now I like to do this just because it makes it easier. Do that and then move it like that and tap it back in. You don't have to, but it makes it easier to get this out. Twist that around like that. You would push this entire section like that. And then I'm going to take this and just quickly transform it. And then put it on there. If I can get it on correctly, there you go, and there you have him. So he's got his little arms here, he's like a little T-Rex with his head inside of this cage and this big tail, like that. Now let's do Skipjack. I'm going to start by splitting it and lifting these side bits up, taking these and moving them up like this, and then move the head up, and take this front piece and move it down. Take this and move it out, and then split the entire thing like that. And this piece here will rest on this little indent there. I want to make sure that's in properly. Now this guy has two robot modes. He's got this one, which makes him stand up easier, or this one, which is a bit more movie accurate. So yeah, there you go. So he's got like his whips for arms. The treads turn into his whips for arms. Next, I think I'll do long haul. So you want to take this piece down, split it, and flip the feet out. Take this and move it down like that. And split it open. And there's long haul. Finally, you got overload. So you want to take this claw piece, bring it up, and just to make myself easier, I'm going to pull that off. I'm going to take this, fold it out, swivel it around, move it down, and split it like that. And you can like position that claw up if you want, or down. Now, of course, you should be able to have the other arm attached here, but it broke off. Personally, this isn't how I like to see. This isn't my favourite concept art design. I like the one where he's got like 4 legs and 4 arms. And I also like to just put like the claw on the back because I like the concept of the claw. So to keep this, on, I usually just tab it in like that. Put that down. Now, of course, put them all out. Some of them don't really like to stand up very well. but whatever. It's probably mainly because of this desk. It's not the best. Right. And this guy definitely won't stand up, so I think I'm going to probably move that out, and that will probably help him stand up a bit. And finally you got Mixmaster. So there's all 7. I mean, really there should be 10, but, you know, it's not supposed to be super accurate, unlike the Studio Series one. And I've talked about the Studio Series one on my second channel, if you want to go and check that out. But yeah, so let's get on to Devastator. I think I'll probably start with Overload. So you want to kind of semi-transform him back, like that, and then you want to take the arms and move them down. And take the legs and split them into 2, like that. Start with that. Probably going to go to these guys now, so you want to fold his head in. It's a bit difficult to remember these ones' transformation. I always kind of forget his, but then like eventually it kind of clicks. I'm like, ah, yeah, okay, that's what you do. So yeah, so you want to position it like that, like this is the foot. It would be nice if there's like a red one of these as well to make Rampage, and like a white one of them to make Demolisher or whatever. So this peg goes into that peg hole. Like, oh crap! It's a bit stiff, but it'll go in like that. There you go. That's how it starts. And then you want to take long haul. Let's just move all these guys back a bit. Yeah. Take long haul. This guy's a bit weird. Like, this piece is supposed to like rest on there, but I've never really been able to do it properly. Like, it always just seems to just be off a bit, because as you can see here, it's like, it seems just wrong. I'm pretty sure this leg's right. So what I usually end up doing, and this is a big issue as well, where it doesn't like to peg in properly, so it's just kind of hanging around. So I usually just leave that out of the way and just sort of position it like that. Just have it sort of chilling like that. I mean, it can't really fold up, so you should just chill it like that. Okay. Next, let's move on to Scavenger. So this guy's pretty simple, really. You just got to move the back wheels back into place, like that. And this has got to come all the way around to the front. And just to, get it out of the way, I'm going to put this in. So this slot here slides over these side bits, like that. And then the wheels clip into, hold on, give me a second. These tabs here. So the wheels got to go into those tabs. So you want to slide this down like that, and then clip that in like that, and then you want to take this and clip it in between the wheels. Right, and now let's move on to Hightower and Scrapper. So Hightower, basically just put him back into vehicle mode, really. Fold that out. Move the treads back into place. And with this one as well. There we go. And then you want to take the head and you want to move it out like that to become a hand. And I like to move that back and kind of tab that in there. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that or not. Like, I don't have the instructions anymore. So, yeah, there you go. And then you want to tab that into this peg on the side, on like Scavenger's wrist, I guess. Oh, great. Like, this is a really irritating thing. So you see, this side isn't broken, but this side is. this side isn't broken, but this side is. It's like they've got opposite sides of brokenness. So it's not like you can just tab the broken one into the broken one. So that's irritating. There's one arm. Can you... Right, let's move on to the next arm with scrapper. Try and take the arms, move them out like that. Fold them back in. Basically, again, back into vehicle mode. This guy, like, his arms are basically just two massive vehicles. And then you want to turn it back. And then you basically just take these pieces and turn them to the side. Like that. You can, like, move it like that, I guess, and fold them in like that, but I don't know. I prefer to just kind of have them out like that. And you know, fold that in as well. Again, it doesn't tab in perfectly, so that's irritating. And then you just peg it in here. Oh. There we go. Now, finally, you got Mixmaster. So with Mixmaster, I'm just going to straight up just turn him back into vehicle mode. Right, there we go. And what you want to do is you want to take this piece, you want to fold it all the way back like that. And then you want to take these side bits and open them up. And there are these two pegs, or peg holes right there. That will peg into those two pegs there. So if I peg it in, like that, then you take, hold on. Okay, okay, there we go. Not the best, but hey, whatever. So I'm going to take these side bits, fold them down like that. And then finally, turn this around and you reveal the head. Devastator. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's pretty good. I wish it would stay together a bit more. But it's not too bad. It doesn't fall apart super easily. He falls over fairly easily because he's broken, but he doesn't fall apart. Apart from like this side piece that likes to fall off quite a lot. So yeah, it's just not much else really to it. You know, you can like move these forward if you want and like have his crawling pose. It's not perfect, but I actually think it's alright. You know, it's like, yeah. Ooh, crap. Whoops. Yeah, that's about it, really. My phone's getting low on charge, so should probably wrap this up. So I guess that's it. Next week will be, hopefully on Saturday, will be the Infernicus video. And then the day after, on Sunday, that will be Sunday the 14th. That is my 5-year anniversary. So if you've got any questions for the Q&A, please leave them in the comment section down below. At the moment, I've got loads from Dirty Barry. So I need a couple more. So yeah. That's pretty much it. So I guess that's Salut BC out.